Hello guys, welcome back to the next video where we are going to solve the question number 5 from the ISC Specimen question paper 2022 semester 2. If you have missed out the previous videos, to check out the entire playlist, and there are other playlists as well for the other specimen papers and the board exam papers. If you don't want to miss out any future videos, then hit the subscribe button and the bell icon. This is question number 5, which carries 5 marks broken down into two set of questions. The first set of question is calculation of the new PSR and passing of journal entry on revaluation of assets and liabilities to write off the loss on revaluation. This is on retirement. So these are important to know, even though the same pattern you may not see, but the same type of questions you can find in the latest examinations. So it's important for you to know these concepts so that you can do them without wasting much time in the exam. So these are like quick revisions for you. In this case, in the first one, we have three partners, Ravi, Vijay, and Sujay, who have their old PSRs in the ratio 3 is to 2 is to 1. And Vijay decided to retire. His share is being taken up in the ratio 1 is to 4 by Ravi and Sujay. Now, this is different from other sums. Generally, what we have seen is there is no information mentioned about the gain. So only the Vijay's share goes away and the existing partner continue in their existing ratio. Like in this case, it would have been 3 is to 1 if this information was not given. Now, since this information is given, you have to be careful in calculating the gain. All right, so let's jump into the first calculation. The old ratio is given 3 is to 2 is to 2. Vijay's share acquired by Ravi and Sujay in the ratio 1 is to 4. That means 1 by 5 and 4 by 5 out of Vijay's share, which is 2/6, right? Ravi is gaining 1 by 15 and Sujay is gaining 4 by 15 out of Vijay's share. Okay. I have seen some students just adding 1 by 5 and 4 by 5 to their existing shares, but that is incorrect. You have to calculate the gain first out of 2 by 6, how much they are gaining, and then only you add that. Otherwise, your answer will never tally. All right, then the old ratio plus the gain gives us their new share. So 17 by 30 is new share of Ravi, and 13 by 30 is the new share of Sujay. So the new PSR becomes 17 is to 13. Okay, first one is done. Second one, we are required to pass the journal entry for the writing off of loss. Already question has mentioned that there is a loss of 12,000 on revaluation of assets and liabilities. Now, since this is a loss, remember this will be debited to the partner's capital account. All the partners will share this loss, even the retiring partner in their old ratio, right? So 12,000 is the loss. Ravi's capital account debit, Vijay's capital account debit, and Sujay's capital account debit to revaluation account in their old ratio 3 is to 2 is to 1. So 6,000, 4,000, and 2,000. All right, so this secures 2 marks for you. Let's move on to the second part of question number 5, which is a sum on debentures, where we are required to calculate the discount on issue of debentures and prepare the discount on issue of debentures account. This is a ledger account. So again, you have to be having that presence of mind in the exam so that you're able to understand the requirement. You have Prasad and Company Limited, who issued 1,010% debentures of 1,000 each at rupees 980. Okay, so 20 rupees discount on each debenture. So total discount in that case becomes 20 into 1,000, which is 20,000. Okay, and that happened on 1st April 2017. So the discount, the first entry that we get is discount on issue of debentures account debit to 10% debentures account, which is 20,000. If you remember the journal, the second journal that we pass, the discount is transferred to debentures account. So this is that entry, the first entry. Okay. Now the question says under the terms of issue, 1/5 of the debentures is annually redeemable by drawings, the first redemption occurring from 31st March 2019. Okay, So redemption starts from 2019, 31st March. That means from this year, the redemption starts. Okay. On 31st March 2018, the company had a balance of 4,000 in its capital reserve. Nothing to do with that. The company wrote off the discount on issue of debentures over the lifetime of the debentures. Now, this is important. The writing of discount is over the lifetime. That means from the time the debentures were issued. Debentures were issued on 1st April 2017. The first year end that comes is 31st March 2018. So here as well, we have to write off the discount. Okay. How do we do that? Let's understand the ratio. So in that case, the ratio, the number of debentures, if you see the working notes, at the end of first year, the number of debentures are 1000. At the end of second year as well, okay, in the second year, it's 1000 because the company is redeeming that starting 31st March 2019. So first 2 years, the number of debentures remain the same. Okay, and once it is redeemed here, then for the next year 2020 it reduces by 200 and so on for every year going forward. 1/5 of 1000 is 200. That's why from the second year onwards, that means after the second year, you see the reduction in debentures by 200 each year. Okay, don't be confused. This might be tricky if you don't understand the question. Here two different aspects needs to be linked together. Debentures discount to be written off over the lifetime of the debenture, that means from the time it is issued, but the redemption is starting from 31st March, okay, 2019. Having understood this, now easily we can write off, make the ratio first. 5 is to 5 is to 4 is to 3 is to 2 is to 1, and then we have the amount to be written off every year. First year, second year, third year. We are doing till third year only because we are asked to prepare for the first 3 years. All right. So if you look at the discount on issue of debentures account, so first year we are writing of 5,000, balance 15,000 is carried down. Okay. Second year another 5,000 written off, balance 10,000 is carried down. In the third year we are writing of 4,000 to statement of profit and loss, remaining 6,000 is carried down, and so on in rest of the years this will be written off. Okay, so these small sums will be scoring only if you know these hidden concepts, if you are clear with the understanding. Otherwise you'll end up losing a lot of time on this and end up losing marks as well. Be careful, that's why these are important for quick revision. Hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, do let me know in the comments box below. I will be more than happy to help you. Do share with your friends, hit the like button if this really helped you. We'll catch you all in the next set of videos with next set of sums. Thanks for watching.